she's kind of felt, better. But she hung on as long as she could, She got a chance to see my grandkids, and before she died, she said, it looked just like you. I was like, praise God. She said, it looked just like you. She said, I know you're a good mother, and I know you're a good grandmother. Keep doing what you're doing. Yep. She said, you are a good person. And my little kids that ride the bus with me, they so attached to me, like every year, at the end of the year, they bring me flowers. They brought me Bath and Body Works. They brought me potpourri candles and stuff like that. Free massages and everything. Because I should treat other people's children like that as if they were mine.
That's right.
Right. That's why when I saw your kids, I said, "Oh my God, they are so beautiful." Because I thought you was kidding when you said you had 4 kids. I said, you don't look like you have 4 kids. They are so beautiful.
Thank you so much.
And I could tell you raise them good, too.
Oh, yeah, I'm on them. I'll stay on their back, baby. I'll stay on them. And
plenty of times when you don't feel like doing your work, you be like, I'm doing it for these kids, and I say, you know what, that's a blessing.
I'm trying to tell you.
You say, I got to take care of my kids, Miss Erica. I ain't worrying about nothing else. Oh, bless your heart.
And the last question I have for everybody, how do y'all think that this is affecting the grandparents that are stuck raising these grandchildren? And I say, my thing is, I know, like I had said earlier, was the relationship statuses, because it can affect the relationships for a good thing or a bad thing. And I'm not saying that, I know that sounds bad, but that is a factor that we have to look at. The finances, their health, and things like that.
My finances and my health is bad. I'm having pain shooting up to the back of my head. I guess that's because of stress. I got to work 24/7. I have a second job as well. I got to work on weekends when I'm not with the kids. It's taking a toll on my husband because the baby girl that's 5 months, she's spoiled rotten. The minute you lay her down, she's screaming to the top of her lungs. My husband got to go to work. I got to go to work. We got to try to get these kids back on Sunday and get some rest for work. By the time we get finished doing all that, it's 10, 11 o'clock at night, and it's time to go to work. Get up 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yep.
And I'm like, I don't want to get the kids this weekend. I don't know how to tell my husband that I'm going to get the kids this weekend, but I don't know. Me and him, we just need a weekend for ourselves. Not enough time in the day.
Yeah, you're going to have to make time. You're going to have to make time one of these weekends. I know it's hard because you have them on your mind, but, we all have to make time. And, Roxanne, you do that a lot, too, and I know sometimes you want your time, too, and I know, Roxanne, I tell you, Eric, sometimes when she can't do it, sometimes she say, hey, not this week.
Y'all got to help me to learn how to say that. See, D, you a man, you could tell me, how men feel. How do you think my husband is feeling every weekend I'm getting these kids without even letting him know? Do you think I'm overwhelming him? Do you think I'm stressing him out?
Oh, yeah. That's what we're talking about, the relationship thing right there, because, think about it. That's putting a big toll on your relationship, and I'm not saying he don't love you. He loves you, that, but you have to think, you have to have some me time. You got to have some me time. Go out and have a hamburger. Go out and do something, because the thing is, if you constantly got these kids 24/7, which y'all do, it's hard, because it's like, where's our relationship at? We shouldn't be raising kids. Now, we should be doing for ourselves. We shouldn't even have to be going through this right now. And he just want to be mean, say, hey, baby, don't go get them this weekend or don't go get them today. Can we just have the time for ourselves? Because he don't know how you're going to act because the way you feel about the kids. It's a hard thing.
And he loves them, too. He loved them to death, too, because once you see the babies digging in the trash, he was like, no, let's take them, let's just take them. And we took them home, and we gave them a bubble bath, and we washed their hair and stuff like that, and I greased their scalp and did their hair and made them some fresh bottles and fixed them some food. And when they laid in that king-size bed, it was like a sign of relief to them. I don't know if they're sleeping in beds. I don't know if they're sleeping on air mattress. I don't know what's going on in that house. And that's the only reason why I get them every weekend. But I don't want to stress my husband out because he needs his rest too, because he works 12 hours a day.
Well, you have to think about it.
And that's the last thing. That's the last thing a man want to come home is listening to a hollering, a baby that's hollering all day.
You ain't lying. Because I'm telling you now, when I went through what I went through, like I told y'all with that CPS stuff, when I had to fight for a kid that wasn't mine, that wasn't ours, that made us have, and then for this child to act up and give us hard times and give us problems, and I was so damn, it came to the point, y'all, I was to the point to where I wanted to leave. I wanted to take my kids and leave.
Mm-hmm.
My mother tell you, my sister, I think I told all them. It got to the point that it was just so bad, I just couldn't deal with it no more. And it was man. Yeah, I was like, the cave was closing in on me. It was just getting darker and darker and darker. And when I seen that this child was doing things just maliciously,
rebellious.
Like, he's laughing at us. He's laughing at every time we get into an argument. He's loving it. He's loving it.
And
he's
that's
like,
wrong.
All right, I see. I succeeded in this. And that's why I say it was so hard. It was so hard. And I was trying to make her see this from the jump. She said, "Oh, you just being mean to him." Okay. And so, I was going to tell my mother and my sister, and I said, you know what, she'll see this. She'll see it one day. And when she did see it, when he turned on her, then that's when she came out. I said, he is very dangerous. He's getting dangerous.
And I went out and got my son an apartment. I went and got him an apartment because guess what? All of us were staying together, me, him, the kids, my husband and everything, and my husband was stressed out. I just went on and got him a one-bedroom apartment. I said, this apartment is for you and your children. And he's a good father. He get the kids and everything. And as a matter of fact, while we was talking, he called in while I was speaking to y'all, and I clicked over. He was like, Mama, have you heard from the kids? I've been calling my baby mama's phone. It's going straight to voicemail, and I have to coach him and let him know, don't stress out. Don't worry about it. Don't go over there, because if you go over there, then it's going to be more confusion, and trouble is easy to get into and hard to get out of.
That's right.
Especially that y'all not together and you then moved on and you got someone else, So I told him, I said, well, tomorrow when I get off from work, we'll just go ride over there and we'll check on the kids. But I can't get them to the weekend. But as a matter of fact, now that you said that, I may not get him for the weekend. I may just spend some time with my husband because I don't want to overwhelm him. He's been so good.
Yeah.
He watches the kids while I go to work.
At least a day. At least give him one day.
Mm-hmm. Child, when they was here the other day, last weekend, that baby, she hollered to the top of her lungs. I was up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning trying to pat her to sleep and put her to sleep. The baby mama told something. Oh, don't give her no rice. The doctor said she can't have no rice. The minute I put that rice in that bottle, she ate that rice and went straight to sleep. The rice cereal.
I'm going to tell you something. These doctors might say some stuff, and y'all all know on this phone. These doctors might say some stuff, listeners too. But when we have kids, we listen. But I'm saying, we get these kids mashed potatoes, macaroni, chicken. We give it to them.
Yeah.
Because, that damn girl smashed up food and that damn bottle food, that's going to last so long. When they get a certain age, they want some beef potatoes, baby. They don't want no BS no more.
No.
One of the doctors told us, y'all need to try to make y'all baby go back to baby food. I said, every time we set baby food on her thing, I said, we give her the Junior's baby food, the one coming in the tray. I said, every time we give her, throw the whole damn tray to the floor. Like, I do not want that. Where's the real food?
That baby wanted some food. But I tell you, I gave my baby last weekend, I gave her some banana rice cereal, and I mixed it in the bottle real thick. Oh, my God. After she had that bath, and she took that bottle and drank that bottle with that rice banana cereal, she burped and went to sleep and slept all night. And that was a sign of relief for me and my husband.
Right. Because that coats their stomach and that holds them longer. So that makes them, full for a longer period of time.
But the baby mama kept telling me, oh, she can't have that. The doctor said don't give her that. I said, well, I'm going to tell you like this here. When she with me, she going to have it, because guess what? I'm not staying up all night with her. I have a job to go to. I have raccoon eyes from being up all night with the baby listening to the mama. So where I just put my foot down and went to H-E-B and brought some banana rice cereal, something that I knew she would like, and she loves it. She loves it, and she sleep all night.
Yeah, they sure will. Well, like I said, we will be talking more about the grandparents raising grandchildren. I'm just looking for some more resources to pull some actual people in that's actually dealing with it, that's on the front line and dealing with it, because all we can tell is what we've seen around us. But I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping this show up. And, Erica, I appreciate you for calling and listening in, all the other listeners that didn't get a chance to come in or didn't want to actually talk, but I appreciate you coming by listening. And also, make sure you do follow me at DeMarco Real Talk on Twitter. Make sure you go to my Facebook page, like us at DeMarco Real Talk. Also, Miss Demita and Miss Margaret do a show on Thursday mornings at 10:30. Miss Margaret or Demita, would y'all like to, or both of y'all like to talk about it and tell them about the show and what the next show is about?
Thursday at 10:30, we're doing a show with our guest. It's going to be Aliasi Ruiz. She owns a gym called Get It Body Fit, and she's going to talk about how she took her passion of getting healthy and well to now having her own business. And so we're going to kind of talk fitness and becoming an entrepreneur as well.
All right.
And that will be at 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. I will be on that show
right.
too, but normally I don't talk till the end. If they tune me in or something like that, I'm kind of quiet.
You will be tuned
so I kind of
in.
just,
well, I might can't make it. I might can't make the 10:30 show because I will still be at work. But
right.
if you're doing it Monday morning at 10:30, I can listen in, tune in.
Well, I'll give you the information.
The link.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll
it's been a pleasure talking to you all.
Yes,
you
and
too,
I wish you well and wish your grandkids as well.
Thank you so much. And
just
pray for us.
I will.
Okay, we will. And with that being said, next Tuesday we have Cheryl Cooley from Climax listeners, so make sure you are here. We will be doing Cheryl Cooley from Climax. It will be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure you call in with your questions, comments, or anything you want to know. That will be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. The number to call is 718-766-4496. You can also go to my website, which is www.demarcorealtalk.com, and you can find out more information. If you didn't get my Twitter page or Facebook, it's all on my website. Make sure you do that. All the email addresses are there. Anything you need to get a hold of DeMarco, it's there. So, that being said, we always say on DeMarco Real Talk, we don't tell you what you want to hear. We tell you what you need to hear. Everybody have a great night. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you. Y'all have a blessed night, too.
You too.
Good night. Bye-bye.
We would once again like to thank you for tuning in to DeMarco's Real Talk, where they always keep it real. They never tell you what you want to hear. They tell you what you need to hear. So make sure you check them out again next Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can always come back and always play the show over and over again. Please make sure you do check out their website, www.demarcorealtalk.com. Once again, that's www.demarcorealtalk.com. Also, follow us on Twitter at DeMarco Real Talk. Thank you, and have a good night.
Take me to the King. I don't have much to bring. My heart is torn in pieces. It's my offering. Take me to the King. Truth is I'm tired. Options are few. I'm trying to pray, but where are you? I'm all churched out, hurt and abused. I can't pray.